Welcome back to the channel. Really hope you're all having a fantastic day, because I myself are having a great day, and thank you for asking. I do appreciate it. Let's get into it. More ranked. It's back, and I'm not black. That's a bit of a risky start, but you know what? We make risky starts. It's been about 5 or 6 days since I've last played a Rocket League, just because I say I've had a lot of other games to play. I've been focusing on making main videos at the moment as well, if I'm perfectly honest with you guys. So yeah, let's not rage. I'll be fresh as a daisy going into this. I'm enjoying life. What are you guys doing? I think it's always important to have time to yourself as well, to chill, take a break off, take your breaks off a game for some point as well. Yeah, you can do that to yourself as well, mate. It's the topper I've got. I thought it was Banterous back in the day, but it's actually, I didn't realise it was still on it, the car. We're going to be fine though. Another solo game. To be honest, full disclosure, I have played a few games myself. I've played a few games on my own time, right? And to be honest, I've played okay. I haven't been amazing. It's just now that we're full on commentating again, as we do when I'm usually playing this sort of. Whoa, this guy's scaring me. Satellite. This teammate, this mate of his has got a good hit on him. I'm scared. He scares me a little bit. What? Explain. Explain. That hit for me. That was so dumb. Does he want to saving me? Does he want to saving me, chat? I'm not having that. Drop a like, drop a comment. This guy has cheek. He has cheek and I don't appreciate it. There you go. Setting up for you, teammate. My controller batteries are low. Don't you just love the Xbox? I do. I'll plug it in, watch this fastest on Daisy. Watch this fastest plug-in in the West. Of course I have it the wrong way the first time. There we go. Nice shot, bro. I was watching the screen there. What did my shirt say? Because I don't annoy you guys. It says push. I think it's push your limit. There you go. It's not even limit. It's just your limit. You only have one limit apparently. I think limits would be better. Make more sense on a t-shirt. But the reason I got this was it was a cheapy shirt and it's really comfy. I actually like this sort of fabric that I'm wearing. Don't ask why I'm telling you this. It's just I've got a few things to talk to you about. But it's just I figured. I always hate when I see someone wear a shirt and maybe, as I say, a webcam's cutting it off and you see the writing on it. What a save these guys are making, man. There you go. Nice shot. He better great pass me. Yeah, he did. Okay, respect to him. Oh. That was a close one. Wow. Nice shot, man. Nice shot. That was beautiful. Let's get a win on the board and I'll be happy, guys. I'm enjoying life. Been making a... Yeah, to be fair, I couldn't have jumped that better, but he could have had a better kickoff. Alright, I got it. Oh, abused him a little bit, which I don't mind. I've recently watched a movie. And that comes up a bit weird, but it's a movie I don't think I would usually watch myself, right? Oh. It's called Jane Eyre. It has Michael Fassbender and the chick from the Wallace and Gromit. The chick from the it's Mia something Wadioski or something, whatever her name is in the real life. But it's the way I describe it. It's the chick from it's Magneto from X-Men First Class. What? Nice shot. I'm proud of this man. I respect this man. I respect this man. But yeah, it's the Magneto from the younger Magneto, not Ian McKellen. It's Michael Fassbender's the kind of main dude from it. It's Pride and Prejudice, but a different sort of story, Jane Eyre. And the only thing I'm talking to you about it is because the ending, right? A little spoiler. I wouldn't take it. Many of you guys would be Jane Eyre fans, so I'm happily spoiled. Not the ending, but it's basically about a chick who is in an orphanage and she ends up going to live in this kind of, being one of these sort of servants to kind of a rich, angry Scrooge type Michael Fassbender, and the chick's the chick from the Alice in Wonderland movies, in the animated, not the animated, but the kind of ones with Johnny Depp as the Mad Hatter. Her, she's the main chick from it. She's Jane Eyre, right? And yeah, she falls in love with what's his face. Wow, the guy was on top of me, man. What was that about? But yeah, so she falls in love with. She's the sort of servant, kind of helping out, and Judi Dench is there as well. You should know Judi Dench. We're going to talk to this guy in a second, guys. Yeah, he falls in love with him, but he has a secret, and they try and get married, but it gets found right on the day that he's actually already married. So it's a big fuck off no-no, right? And this movie's not based in like modern times. It's based in like modern times, right? Not modern times, like really Victorian. Think Pride and Prejudice. So he's already married, right? And he's not an arsehole, this guy. He's actually a nice human. Sorry, guys. So yeah, what his secret is, he is married, but he has a wife. In his house, funny enough, locked up in the kind of part of the house you don't go into. There's my mate Andy went online. Let's be nice to this guy. But yeah, so he has his wife locked up into the basement, right? I've given up on this game. This guy can go fuck himself. Literally, a guy who's that rude, fuck him. Chat. I'm gonna go and go. What the hell? I'll do it on the YouTube video. Why the hell not? But yeah, he's got his wife locked up. His ex-wife in the basement, right? And you're thinking to yourself the whole time, why? We've been hearing noises, been rumours that ghosts have been moving about, and it's because of this big twist that he's actually got his wife in there, right? His wife there, and his wife's kind of lost her mind. When he married her, he didn't love her, but he married her, and what happened was she was insane. She slowly went mad, and then he kind of just didn't want to put her in a mental home, because back in those times, it would just get worse and worse if he was in a mental home, but it kind of did, you know, and it's like... And yeah, that's the way I put it in terms of... But the main twist was, she ran away because she was so upset at the fact that he lied to her about having his actual wife, that he had a wife, and even though she was mad, he never loved her, but he just kept her around because he didn't want to put her in a mental home. Yeah, so what happened was she ran away, had enough of him. What happened was, in the time in which she eventually went back to see what happened a few years later, right? The crazy wife had somehow broken out of her kind of madhouse bit that he'd built in the house for, right? And she had burned down the house. And he had tried to save her, made sure that all the servants, so the people you kind of got to know in the movie, and obviously in the book, got out. But what happened was, the wife killed herself, the kind of ex-wife. She jumped off the building when he was trying to save her from the burning thing. But what happened then? Don't worry about the game, guys. These guys were shit. We could have won if we wanted to. But what happened then was, so he was already married, and it turned out to someone he didn't love. It was just a sort of based on family relations. And what happened was, when they got married, she started to go mad. And yeah, he didn't want to put her in a loony bin, divorce her and all that, go down all that shame and stuff like that. So he literally kept her in the house, but locked her away in a cell. But it was nicer than what a loony bin would have been. But what happened was, Jane Eyre found out about it. She ran away kind of distraught, trying to find herself and all that stuff, her storyline. But in the time in which we were with her, she went back and found the whole castle which she'd ran away from, living with this guy, had burned down. And we got told what happened was, the crazy wife had broken out of where she was staying and burned the house down. But when it all set ablaze, the main dude, our love interest, the main interest from the guy, Jane Eyre's love interest, had went in to try and save her. But what had happened was, they were all on the roof, and she jumped off, killed herself, and he was stuck in the house, and he had to save a few servants and stuff still in the house. And what had happened to him, and this is the big reveal at the very end, it kind of messed me up a little bit, because you think he's dead, right? And she's just came back thinking that she's going to be with him, because she understands where he came from now. She had that moment to understand, and realise that she's the one for her. He wasn't dead, and he wasn't like mangled, burned or anything like that, but what happened was, he was blind. And what happened was, she accepted him as a marriage. It was a messed up ending for me. Just the fact that he was blind, and it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. But I'm sorry, guys. I'm chatting a load of rubbish, and I just ruined Jane Eyre for you if you have seen it, but in a very bad way. I was trying to play the game at the same time. Getting toxic individuals is always good. But yeah, drop a like, drop a comment, tell your little story in the chat of when you run into toxic trolls. But yeah, talk about something else. And I enjoyed Jane Eyre. It was good, but it's one of those movies that will stick with me for a while, and it was a good one. It was really good. Like, the pacing was really good. It wasn't one of those period dramas where it's like, it drags forever. Like, it's the Michael Fassbender and, you find it with that, Jane Eyre and Michael Fassbender, you'll find out he's the main actor in it, really, and Judi Dench, and I just couldn't remember the name of the main chick. It's Mia something, it's like Wawioski, she's the lady from Alice in Wonderland. They did an excellent job, I enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Tell me what your sort of guilty pleasure movie is, because sometimes I do dabble in the little watching a romantics. I've watched Pride and Prejudice. I watched a movie yonks ago that still stands with me. It's called Atonement. It has James McAvoy, Keira Knightley, and it kind of starts off with a Pride and Prejudice, but then he goes off the war and it becomes actual action-packed. It's got this sort of thing for guys to watch. But don't ask why I'm telling you this stuff. It just came to mind. But yeah, thanks a lot for your support. Mario Kart's back. This is interesting. Mario Kart skin just so happens to be called Rocket League as well. But yeah, Rocket League is back, and as I say, I've tried my best. But you know what? You get in games, you get trolls. I haven't had a game of late that hasn't been troll-ridden. And now, surely that must be down to me being toxic as well, let's face it. But we'll have a good one. I don't think we provoked that guy. He just became a dick. But I hope, hopefully, you all have a good one. And see you in the next one. Drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe. Tell me in the comments what your guilty pleasure movie is. I'll be very interested. Thanks a lot, though. Peace.